Hi guys, maybe we can have a conversation. After save, of course. So,
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up.
you have a friend outside the Grey Wardens?
I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim.
Have you contacted her?
No. I thought about writing her, but I never did. And then we were called down to Ostagar, and I never got the chance. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know.
Well, yeah, I suppose we can do that.
Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Alienage. That's an interesting name for a village or a town or whatever. But actually, how about inventory and Alistair? And I'm pretty freaking sure that he would appreciate some stuff. Yes, that.
This is my mother's amulet. It has to be. But why isn't it broken? Where did you find it?
I found it in Redcliffe Castle, in the study.
Oh, the Arl study? Then he must have found the amulet after I threw it at the wall. And he repaired it and kept it. I don't understand. Why would he do that?
Maybe he meant it to give it back to you.
Maybe he did. He might even have brought it with him one of those times he came to see me at the monastery. Not that I would have given him a chance, as belligerent as I was to him. Thank you. I mean it. I thought I'd lost this to my own stupidity. I'll need to talk to him about this if he recovers from his... When he recovers, that is. I wish I'd had this a long time ago. Did you remember me mentioning it? Wow. Huh. I'm more used to people not really listening when I go on about things.
Yeah, special. Well, no, not very special. I want to go with Morrigan.
Ho, ho, ho. See this gesture I'm making? Can you hear that?
Okay, I still got +8, right? Let's see. Approval care. Okay, so we have one part of this quest done. No, I need supplies. I'm not going anywhere without supplies.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road.
Sure. But what's your story exactly?
I suppose since you told me about you being a Grey Warden, it's only fitting for me to be as open. I am originally from Orzammar, the famed dwarven city that lies beneath the stately Frostback Mountains. I was a merchant there, too. Merchant caste. These things are in the blood, you know. You can't just leave them behind. I ran a fairly successful business. Rare artifacts, you know. Old things, grand things. The nobles loved them. Reminded them of the lost glory days, I suppose.
Why did you leave?
One day, a noble woman came to my store. She looked around for a bit and then started shrieking in dismay. Apparently, she believed that a pair of braces I had for sale once belonged to her brother. He'd been lost in a cave-in, you see, while on an expedition to clear out the Darkspawn from one of the tunnels running close to the city. They were made specially for him. They're unique, she shrieked. He stole them from my poor brother's corpse. She had me arrested on the spot, of course. Nobles, they're touchy like that.
And did you steal them?
Well, I didn't steal them. You see, I'd been paying these castless thugs to venture out into the deep roads for me. The lost tigers. They're full of things that people left behind. Sometimes you can find a treasure. Something worth a little gold.
Yeah, I see.
The noblewoman, she wasn't too happy with the theft of her brother's braces. I don't know what they planned for me, and I didn't want to find out. Bribed the guard that was watching me and took off for the surface first opportunity I got. Never looked back.
And now, here you are.
Yes, here I am. Now, is there anything the boy or I can get you?
But where do these goods come from? Not the deep roads.
Look, we don't rob people, all right? We don't take things from people that need them. The things in the lost tigers, what good did they do lying there? I brought them back to Orzammar, where people could look at them and remember. It's not all that different up here. There are places long abandoned by the humans everywhere. Even more now with the Darkspawn coming. People flee from the Blight with good reason, but they forget things. Things with value and meaning. They leave them behind because they're frightened and desperate. And sometimes, my boy and I, we find our way to these places before the Horde descends, and we save these things. I take them away so the Darkspawn don't get them. Is that so bad? They destroy everything they touch.
Oh, I suppose it's actually better.
That's what I tell myself, too. Ah, these are dark times indeed. Dark times, my friend.
Okay, so let me show.
I'm sure you'll
Let
be
me see your
pleased with the
wares.
goods my boy and I have collected.
Yeah. I need stuff. A lot of stuff. Kinda don't want to sell a good heal, but they're just one item, so whatever. I suppose we are finally done, and now I can keep that. That means I have 100 items at max and 31 free. 31 spare, that's nice. Well, I don't think I have anybody else's items, right? I could talk to someone, but I think there is enough delaying things. Well, I suppose I will go where if I will annoy anybody,
Yes.
it will not be Morrigan. So like this, maybe? Fine. A
How did
rock.
the child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me. The Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
Okay, and I will get the rock, I suppose. Meteor. Yeah, Smith could do something about it. With it, maybe craft a sword or a dagger. Or something. Okay, arrived. Let me get a couple things. Now, another death root. A lot of death roots around. I prefer elf roots, but I don't have a choice.
Back off! I was here first.
Yeah, and any swords lying around?
Why, you looking to buy one?
only if it's a kunari blade.
A Q what?
Well, it's probably would be too large and unwieldy.
Well, honestly, I don't have any swords. The spot was picked pretty clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferelden. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Yeah, and where's is he now?
He was
actually?
going to LastofAvari, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Yeah, I suppose. Before I'll kill him or something. And maybe we'll even get the sword of this lad eventually. But I think I'll pick the place and then we'll end the stream. We were messing, or I was messing with various other options, but yeah, it takes quite a bit to get a half-decent route when it comes to how I want to deal with things. And it's not always obvious, and I don't want just to click through any random choice. So it may be kinda
compensating as always.
a little bit annoying to watch during stream, but I'll try to edit out eventually on my YouTube channel, so there it will be pretty straightforward, with unsuitable options cut away. Okay, and our Barkingson lad, could you go? Thanks. I don't think we are fighting anybody here, but let's see. Okay, and let's level up, by the way. Yeah, sure. Expert combat. Poisons. Poisons not bad. Yeah, let's try to go with that. And we'll get this as well. And yeah, it looks like this is it.
Why, bless myself. What's a distinguished personage like yourself doing here?
Yeah, I was looking to get across the lake to the tower.
Don't hold your breath. No one's been allowed to cross the lake for days. I'm the ferryman. Leastwise, I used to be. Poor old Kester. Out of a job.
Yeah, and why?
I don't got a clue. They wouldn't tell me. Gregor just came down and said, "Don't you worry, Kester. We got it all under control, we do." Didn't say nothing else. And then he puts Carol in charge of my boat. Lissy. Named for my grandmum, she was.
And who's that Gregor?
He's Knight Commander of the Templars up in the tower. Good man.
And is there no way of getting me there?
You could try swimming, but I don't recommend it. Nasty things in that lake. I reckon it's all them potions they dump in there. Gregor's told me to stay here till it blows over, but I'm telling you, some storms don't blow over easy.
Okay. Maybe I could convince the Templars.
Maybe you could at that. I'm sure your mind's all afire now, eh?
Yeah.
You go on ahead then. They were nice talking to you.
You're not looking to get across to the tower, are you? Because I have strict orders not to let anyone pass.
Well, you see, I'm special.
Oh, you're a Grey Warden, are you? Prove it.
Well, I have documents.
Yes? Oh, a Grey Warden seal. Aha! So you're claiming to be one of those. You know, I have some documents too. They say I'm the Queen of Antiva. What do you think of that?
Well, and Queen's female.
Don't question royalty. Anyway, it was nice chatting with you. Now, on your way, right now, go.
Well, I'm afraid not. Your superior won't like that you've given me trouble.
Oh, really? You think Gregor would be upset with me for not letting you in? Wait, actually, he would. Good point.
Yeah, I see. Having skills in, well, discussion of various kinds is actually pays out quite well, but yeah, let me...
He's the big guy around here. I bet he could deal with one Grey Warden. Alleged Grey Warden. Well, you want that I should take you there now?
Yeah.
Come along, I suppose.
Okay. That's fine. Now, I don't remember, was it stream 5 or 6?
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we wait and pray.
Yeah, but I had trouble here with various folks, so yeah, we're playing on easy. From now on, maybe I'll switch back, but probably not. I already played it on normal once and beaten it, but that was before my YouTube and Twitch activities, so I'm not going to play on normal on stream. So yeah, you're Gregor, I assume.
Who are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
I'm not really leaving, because I seek the mage's help to defeat the Darkspawn.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right. You'll find no allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak plainly. The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls.
This is why we cut the tongues from mages in Parvolen.
I will admit to agreeing with your companion. Maker knows the Kunari would not have gotten themselves into this position.
Yeah, but I think there are other options. What can I do to help? Or how did this happen?
We don't know. We saw only demons, hunting Templars and mages alike. I realized we could not defeat them and told my men to flee.
Maybe you should have fought them.
They took us by surprise. We were prepared for 1 or 2 abominations, not the horde that fell upon us.
So, what's your plan?
I would destroy the tower, raze it to the ground. But I cannot risk more of my men. The doors remain shut, and they will protect us for now.
This is no solution. The doors can be broken.
We do not mean for the doors to stay closed forever. Everything in the tower must be eliminated. I have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
The right of annulment?
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely. This situation is dire. There is no alternative. Everything in the tower must be destroyed so it can be made safe again.
The mages are not defenseless. Some must still live.
If any are still alive, the Maker himself has shielded them. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find nothing.
I think I can look for survivors.
I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one.
I have confidence in my abilities, well, to some extent.
If you succeed, I would owe you much, enough that I would pledge my Templars to your cause. Without word from Denerim, I must determine our course. Surely destroying Darkspawn is a worthy goal.
We have we have an agreement then.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Okay, so yeah, the station is not amazing, but we need some supplies. I don't think we have any significant amount of cash. So let's see what we can scrap around. Quartermaster. I know barrels, and that's the doors, the gates. Okay.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yes. Would you like to trade?
Yeah. Let me see. So I need to sell some crap. I have a different spec, so I guess I could sell at least something, right? Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Additional effects magic is not amazing on this one. So I'll just leave it like this, and now I would like to get greater health things. Yeah. Okay. The thing is, I, from the one point, don't want to offend people that I care about. But another point, if I'm not offending them, well, that means that I don't have them in the party, and they have useful skills. So, we're going in. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. Who knows? And
There's one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps. Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
yeah, that wasn't an amazing plan, indeed. Not very bright one. But we have some kind of quest potentially. Yes, actually yes. So we need to get all of these notes for a possible secret in the tower. Yeah, that's why you press tab. To highlight interactive items, or at least potentially interactive items, because you know, you don't know what you can get. Maybe a treasure, maybe just some waste, or some monster will jump out on you. Okay. Let's see what do we have here as well. Starting kinda slowly, which is not bad. Okay, I'll sell some crap afterwards for rewards of a monetary kind, hopefully, and another footlocker. Even when you see it, it's hard to actually pinpoint the point which is supposed to be clicked. Because it's not the whole entirety of an object, apparently. Oh, another one. There's 2 footlockers in one room. That's a big room, of course, but still. Private documents. Yeah, probably just sell it. XP is always nice, even though it's like 5 points. That's kinda ridiculous, but not a lot can be done. Okay. Yeah, that's the same room. Yeah, save over here.
It's you. No, come no further. Grey Warden or no, I will strike you down where you stand.
Well, I'm not here to fight.
I will accept that for now. But what are you doing here then?
I came here seeking the aid of the mages.
And you were told that the Circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now?
No, they are waiting for reinforcements.
So Gregor thinks the Circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
Yeah, that's true. So what's actually happened?
Let it suffice to say that we had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar, he tried to take over the Circle. As you can see, it didn't work out as he had planned. I don't know what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the Circle to one man's pride and stupidity.
So what do you intend?
I erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this Circle.
Yeah, okay.
Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Well, he will only accept it if the first enchanter says so.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
Okay.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
Well, I get your point, Mori, but we could actually use some help from them. Eventually, right? Fighting these monsters of Darkspawn. Why do you threat the Circle with such scorn?
Look at how they live. Servants of the Chantry. They lack respect for themselves and their own power. Why should I respect them?
Well, maybe everyone deserves respect.
Have it your way.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wyn, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others need your protection more. I will be all right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Okay, so we actually have her in a party as necessary member. That kinda makes a difference.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah, I guess I will not be replaying it to get rid of Morrigan and keep that relationships bar up, because we haven't lost that much. And I couldn't brew even one stronger health item without Morrigan. So I think we're fine, after thinking a little bit. And yeah, with these guys, maybe it's okay. Maybe I should get my dog instead of
Here we
well,
are.
it's too late.
I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
You did what you had to do in.
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Be on your guard.